justice is prevailing quickly. We see that what happened earlier with the league basically putting a fine on Donald Sterling and also telling Donald Sterling that he needs to go when he needed to go. We have to make a point. You have to nip these fires in the bud. If you don't nip them in the bud, it just blows up to make it worse.
I think it is adequate punishment. I believe that it has to be a symbol, because what he said was absolutely, it was terrible. And it's good to be here today because there's so many people that show support that just says that we will not stand for that at all.
I believe that the ban was absolutely necessary, but I don't believe that that's far enough, that they need to actually open up an investigation into personnel. He was responsible for hiring people, firing people, promotions, and people need to look into that, because if anyone was denied an opportunity because of him, because of the way that he thinks, his mentality, then they deserve retribution.
You know what? We need to punish more than that. These corporations have too much power, and it is ridiculous. And they have too many loopholes to get through the restrictions we put on them. And this is why I'm out here.
I mean, it is what it is. It's a lifetime ban. He doesn't really have too much of a lifetime left, but, you know.
Right. Do you think that he should also lose his team?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he should not profit off of the sale of the team.
Right.
He should not at all.
Exactly.
He should be a forfeit of the team, period.
So Donald Sterling, I don't know if many people know, he's the single largest owner of apartments in Los Angeles County. And there was a lawsuit against him because he would not rent to Black and Latino people because he said they smelled or they'd infect his apartments or something like that. So there's a large lawsuit against him for that. So he has a long history of racism.
I feel it should have been done 10, 20 years ago because he's been a black eye for LA. Like, I've been a Clipper fan since they moved here since '84, but that's the one thing I didn't like about the Clippers was the owner and his racism and his tenants with his buildings and everything, not written to blacks and Hispanics. And he's been a black eye of the league. He didn't want to put any money into the team until recently, and he should have been gone a long time ago. LA would be a better place. We have a better city and a better basketball team with him gone. You know what I'm saying?
But the NAACP supported Donald Sterling at the beginning of this, and then they retracted and took part of that back. But they were honoring him. The NAACP were going to honor him with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Can you believe that? So I tell you, money prevails over community activists because the NAACP cares nothing about the black community. All they care about is getting a check.
Kiss the girl.
He's still the owner of the Clippers. He's still getting millions. He's still getting millions and millions of dollars off of the Clippers. I mean, he bought them for what, $12 million, and now he's a billionaire. So that wasn't because he was out there on the court sweating or knowing how to play basketball. It's because he was just an owner. So he needs to not own the Clippers. He needs to not own anything. He needs to not own any apartments in Los Angeles because of the discrimination that he's done against Black and Latino people.
He got sexual harassment lawsuits on him, racial discrimination lawsuits. The dude is just a bad dude. He's like a cancer that needs to be eradicated, or a demon that needs to be exorcised from this organization in this city.
You know, it's about everybody getting along and coming together, you know, making it, you know, the world more peaceful. So that's why we out here tonight.
What happened wasn't right. A young boy is dead. We got one man's side of the story that they went off of. You know, the other person wasn't here to tell their story, and they used it to their advantage.
We are sinking beneath the tide of ugliness that has been heaped upon us as a people, while those in power would have us believe that they are trying to protect our rights.